This video shows the assembly instructions for the Headhunter pontoon boat from Bucks Bags. Step 1. Assembling the frame. Begin by unboxing and laying out all the components neatly on the ground. This will help you identify parts quickly and easily. With the outriggers laid out as shown, place the two-seat frames in their proper positions. The swivel seat goes towards the front and the seat with the rear battery box in the back. Assemble the front and rear outriggers together as shown. Next, attach the front seat frame into the proper holes on the outriggers. Step 2. Attaching the double tube clamps. These clamps will securely lock both outriggers together. Place the bottom portion of the bracket under the frame as shown. Next, place the remaining top bracket on and tighten down all 3 bolts securely using the Allen wrench. Repeat this step for the other side and remember to tighten all bolts. Step 3. Securing the frame together. Using the supplied hitch pins, insert them into the proper holes on the front seat frame, leaving the front right hole empty. You only need to use 2 hitch pins for the rear seat frame. These are to go in the front 2 holes. Please leave the rear holes open as we will use them in a later step. Step 4. Airing up the pontoons. Bucks Bags ships the pontoons with the valve in the open position. You will need to gently press the black center button and rotate a quarter turn to the left to close the valve. Insert the inflation adapter into the valve and lock it into place. You are now ready for inflation. Pontoon should be aired up fully and no wrinkles should be visible. Note that when traveling to higher elevations and our warmer climates, release some air to allow for expansion. You can then top off your pontoon once you have reached your destination. Step 5. Pontoon placement. Position inflated pontoons beneath the frame so the zipper is directly on top and the logo is toward the outside. Securely strap the 4 straps on the outside and the 2 straps on the inside in the same manner shown here. Later, the pontoons can be positioned fore or aft of center to compensate for unbalanced loads. Step 6. Assembly of rear cargo deck area. Locate the rear crossbar and insert it into the back of the holes on the outriggers as shown. The rope tube connector should be pointing up. Secure the crossbar in place with the 2 hitch pins on either side. Next, plug in the rope tube into the connector on the crossbar as shown. To attach the battery sling, lay out the netting as shown. Make sure that there are 2 straps toward the front and rear and 1 strap on the right and left. This netting will receive the plastic battery box if you are using an electric trolling motor. Next, install the plastic cargo deck by placing it atop the rear frame and pinning it in place using the hitch pin. Please note that the hole in the upper left of the cargo deck does not receive a hitch pin. Here you will need to insert the bolt with the support bracket into the remaining hole. Be sure to insert from the bottom up. Then place the washer and nylon nut on and tighten. Next, attach the motor mount by inserting the flag over the top of the bracket. Use the supplied pin to keep it in place. Next, snap on the pulley wheel simply by pressing it into the top of the motor mount. Step 7. Mounting the rower step. With the rower step in position, slide the 2 molded T-fittings over the frame as shown and insert the rower step into the proper place. Attach the top portion of the T-mount and tighten down all bolts. Repeat this process to the other side. Step 8. Retractable standing platform. Place the platform on the ground in the center of the frame, the metal crossbar towards the seat. Next, slide the long platform runners through the molded corners. These runners will need to be angled out in order for the holes to line up properly. Next, pick up the platforms and insert the runners into the holes on the rower step and secure them with the 2 hitch pins. Next, insert the 2-foot pegs through the slider holes and clip them into the frame as shown here. Make sure the 2 pegs point inward and are toed up. A good starting position is the middle hole. You may adjust the length of the pegs at any time. Once assembled, locate the platform lever and remove the nut and 1 washer. Insert the bolt into the remaining hole in the seat frame with a downward prong extending through the slot of the back of the standing platform. Once installed properly, the lever will allow you to retract the platform in and out, depending on your needs. Step 9. Assembling the leaning bar. Attach the leaning bar receivers onto the front portion of the frame using the double tube clamps as shown here. There are 2 double tube clamps used on each side. Repeat this process on the other side as well. Next, simply clip the pre-assembled leaning bar into the receiver. The thigh brace should be pointed back toward the fisherman to provide stability. This can be removed if the standing platform is not in use. Step 10. Attaching the oar lock sliders. Place the clamp on the oar stand with the outward hole pointed slightly downward. This will allow for a more comfortable rowing angle. Adjust the oar lock to the desired location and tighten all bolts securely with an Allen wrench. Next, locate the oar locks. Insert the oar lock into the hole on the oar slider and secure it with a supplied cotter pin. Repeat this step for the other side. Step 11. Attaching the anchor line lock system. With the system apart, place the bottom piece with pulley and axle on the left side of the frame. Be sure that the line lock system is pointed to the inside of the boat frame. Place the 2 short bolts in the holes on the inside of the bracket and the 2 long bolts on the outside. Tighten all bolts down securely, making sure that the system is tilted up slightly. Step 12. Attaching the cargo pockets. Cargo pockets can be mounted anywhere along the frame so it is convenient for both fishermen and oarsmen. Place the pocket atop the pontoon with the O-rings toward the inside and the straps toward the outside. Loop the straps around the outside frame rail, under the pocket, around the inside frame rail, then back up to the ladder lock buckle. Tighten straps securely so the pocket sits directly on top and is snug against the outside frame rail. Step 13. Oar assembly. Attach the short oar extension piece into the oar handle, then attach the blade. To insert the oars into the oar locks easily, simply slide them in as shown here. Congratulations! You are now ready to hit the water in your new Headhunter pontoon boat from Buck's Bags. For more assembly questions, please give us a call at 1-800-284-2247. And remember, Bucks Bags products are proudly made in the USA.